This is it, people. This is what you've been waiting for. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. The podcast for everyday people with everyday problems, trying to find everyday solutions to accomplish everyday goals. Let's start the show. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Celebrity Podcast, number one podcast in Oakland, number one podcast in the Bay Area. And today we have a special guest. How can I describe this gentleman? When it comes to pudding, now a lot of niggas don't eat pudding. I mean, banana pudding is like some, I don't know, I've never been to like a party or a function and it was like, yo, break out the banana pudding. But he seems to be a genius and hit a gold mine. Welcome, Greg, to the podcast. How are you doing, sir?
Man, chilling, just hot out here in the Bay Area for some odd reason, but
yeah, it is hot. That's global warm. I keep telling niggas.
Hey, right, that part.
So, like I said in the introduction, you are, should we say a chef or what? A baker?
Yeah,
what do you do?
More so a baker.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a chef because that's like something you have to go to school for usually.
Yeah.
But I'm like a baker though.
Self-taught?
Nah, my mom ex actually taught me how to make the banana pudding. Everything else is cheesecake and all that type of stuff. I taught myself how to make, but the banana pudding I was taught. But the way it looks today, that's from trial and error, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been making banana pudding for 16 years now, but
damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, but I've been selling it the way I've been selling it for like 5 or 6 years. When COVID first started, when there was having a barbecue in Wild Black and at the lake, that's when it popped off.
Why banana pudding?
I mean, honestly, so when I stayed in Antioch, my people out there for the 925, I took it to a baby shower. It was the first thing gone. And I was just all like, damn, all right, cool. But like it was like that at every almost birthday party. Like people like, hey, can you make me banana pudding? I was like, all right, bet. Then I don't know, like maybe I got a skill with it. Then one of the dudes from Oakland named Maine, he was just like, bruh, just make banana pudding, bruh. It's a gold mine for you. You need to go on Shark Tank with your shit. And I really didn't believe him, but it just picked on. People got wind to me, and I was in stores like
that fast.
Quick, yeah. Started at Smoking Woods Barbecue. I went to Complex. I was down there for a little bit. Now I'm at Winky Dicky Hot Dogs in downtown Oakland.
You went on Shark Tank?
Nah, I wanted to, but it's a long process.
Okay, so you say you got the recipe from your grandmother or mother?
No, my mom ex.
Your mom's ex?
Yeah, her ex-boyfriend, taught me how to make it.
Oh, wow. That nigga, did he try to like sue you and shit, or is he?
Oh, nah, because what it is today, like, I mean, the base of the recipe is you can find it on the internet, but how I make it, that's just basically.
I'm assuming you ain't gonna tell.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell the secrets. Yeah, okay.
Nah.
So, has growing up, are you originally from the Bay Area?
Yeah, I grew up originally in Richmond. I got expelled from high school as a freshman. Moved to Antioch, predominantly finished all high school out of there. Then was back in the Bay Area after.
What'd you get expelled for?
Bringing a weapon to school. It was a day before I was supposed to make the basketball team.
That opens up a whole bunch of other questions.
Trying to show it off and boom.
So you didn't bring it to shoot nobody?
Oh, no. It was a knife. Yeah. It was just, I had it on me.
And you were just trying to show off?
I didn't show it off. I mean, I had it in class and the dude, he was like, let me see that knife. So he took it out in front of a teacher.
Oh, you said a knife?
It was a knife, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a gun.
Oh, no. Oh. Nah. Okay. Well. I'm from that era where they were still fighting. We really didn't have guns back then.
So you brought a knife to school to show off.
I brought a knife to school because I had it from a camping trip.
Okay.
But just, I had it on me. I wanted to show people I had a knife on me. So.
And you got caught because you gave it to another person?
My friend opened it up, or dude I used to, we used to be cool back in the day, flipped it open in front of a teacher, but the teacher was like, give me the knife. He ran, and I was like, oh, it's just a knife. But because it was around that Columbine situation, anything that had to do with a weapon, they was going to take it to the max. So,
what year in high school was this?
I think 2002.
I know what I'm saying. Were you a freshman, sophomore?
Freshman. My first year, yeah.
Okay. Growing up in Richmond, how was that like for you?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, because I got expelled, I didn't really get to experience a lot of the street stuff I should have. But just growing up around the people that I knew, they taught me how to, talk to people, how to fight, play basketball.
Yeah.
I learned that all from being out there in Richmond. And,
were you getting in trouble a lot?
Not really. With my mom, I was stealing and shit, but I wasn't really.
Was your mom a single mother?
Yeah. She always had boyfriends that would come and play like a part. But mainly, I knew none of them could be my dad because my dad, he was still there, but he wasn't around. So it's more so like for me, I was just all like, I'll take what I can take from him, then I'll implement it in my life the way it should, and just was growing up.
How did it feel when you were growing up, and your dad knowing that you're coming? Some niggas, their dad is, they don't even know where their dad is.
Right.
But you said you knew where your dad is. He was around, but he just wasn't in your life.
Right.
Now, did that make you angry because you knew that he was around?
Nah, I think because I just grew up, just it being what it was. My mom, she was my solely provider, so everything I went through her with. My dad, I think my dad, he was still into the streets, so he wouldn't be this tough dude that I wasn't. I knew how to fight and stuff. I had a quick temper, but I wasn't a drug dealer. I wasn't carrying guns on me in the whole nine. I was just a calm dude, chill. But
did you ever ask your mother why that relationship didn't work?
Oh, I know why it didn't work.
Why didn't it work?
My dad was a Rolling Stone. He was a Rolling Stone. He was a D-boy. So my mom had 2 kids from my dad, which is my younger brother and me. On my dad's side, I'm the second oldest. He had 9 kids. But I'm the second oldest from my sister, her birthday's in November of 87. I was born 1988 in July. So,
you know all of your dad's children?
No.
Okay.
I know like 3 I'm actually cool with. The other ones, it was just more so like we didn't grow up together, so it is what it is.
Do you think a woman should stay with a man for the sake of the children if he like cheats on him?
No.
No?
No.
Do you think that, because we all know that men a lot of men cheat, but they cheat for like different reasons, right? So like a salesperson. Oh, I'm on sales, I'm traveling for work, and then you just meet a chick in a hotel, boom, but you go back to your wife,
right?
Give her everything you have a family.
Yeah.
The wife finds out about that one time, never to go to see the girl again, and then leaves, breaks up the home. Do you think she should do that?
It depends how honest he is with her. But I just do feel like most guys, they sell women dreams, and when they do that, you're taking her on a path of like playing with her emotions and her feelings. So now you don't leave the ball in her court to make her know what she want to do. Now she's going crazy trying to figure out like what's going on. Why did you cheat on me? Why did you hurted me in the whole nine? So it's all like, at that point, now they kind of just like, damn, you damaged them in a sense. And that's, I don't feel like that's right. Like, if you're going to let them leave on top.
Did you get along with the majority of the boyfriends your mother had?
Yeah, they all was cool. For the most, yeah, all of them really was, they was all chill. My daddy didn't like them, but yeah.
I mean, of course he wouldn't like them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Do you, were you close, like real close to one of them?
Yeah. I mean, because I was young, I had to stay there, while they were staying there, obviously. But my uncle, he was the one, I would always go to his house up in Eureka when I was living in Richmond, so I wouldn't get in trouble. So he's the one that I clinged on to with the how to be a man type ordeal. And yeah.
What was it about your uncle that you respected?
Shit, my uncle was like 6'3", hella strong. He painted. He was hella cool. Just had long ass hair. But he knew about the streets and he knew about the country also. So he would just teach me like it's the city life, but then it's also like a country. You can see the stars. I remember I went to Eureka. I looked up in the sky. I seen like 1,000 stars, and I'm all like, "Why we don't see none of this?" When we in the city. And he was like, "Because it's too many lights out there."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, at the time, it didn't make sense. But now, obviously, I am the age I am now. I'm all like, "Oh, it makes sense." But
Eureka, where is that at?
Up north, I believe.
California?
Yeah, in California.
Okay.
Like Willis, Ukiah, all that type of stuff. It's all country. Ain't too many black people out there.
Okay. After you finished high school, where did your journey take you?
After I finished high school, I graduated from Deer Valley in Antioch. I went to LMC, Los McDonald's College in Pittsburgh. Playing basketball there. Coach wasn't playing me, so my mom was like, "You need to get a job, X, Y, and Z." So
you were trying to you were like good?
I was good. Yeah, I was good, bro. But I played out of position. I was like 6'2", and I had like a 43-inch vertical.
Okay.
So it's all like I could jump with anybody, but it was just I didn't know how to really just dribble the way I can now. But I mean, nobody could really jump with me at all.
But why wasn't the coach playing? There had to be a reason.
Honestly,
did you have the attitude just like the rest of these
I did.
Oakland athletes?
I'm really seasoned. I want to get taught by whoever can teach me. I've always been that way, but like it was just like I would show up, bust my ass in practice, but I played with a bunch of seniors also. And some I feel like I should have played over. A lot I feel like they knew the system better than I did. But I just feel like I was wasting my time. Like, I'm killing in practice and you not playing me. Yeah. And my friend Marcus, he was like, "Bruh, just come back and play for the team." I'm all like, "Nah, bruh." So my clock ran out, so I couldn't go to D1 if I did want to go. So after that, I wound up working at In Shape. Then I got in a car accident that almost took my life when I was 20. And that's where everything pretty much started for me.
What were you studying in college?
Back then, I was just going to school just to hoop. I think it was supposed to be business at the time. Then I went to criminal justice. I switched so many times, man.
Did you finish college?
I finished at Merritt. I graduated from Merritt. Yeah.
With what?
I think it was like social science, I believe.
Social science?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you graduated, you didn't want to do anything with the...
I didn't want to go to a 4-year, man. I was just kind of... School really wasn't for me. But I done seen so many people who made thousands of dollars off what they doing, like doing what they love. And I was just all like, well, I don't have a passion for school. Like, I just knew I was supposed to go to school, get good grades, but then what? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, school is a waste of time for some. I feel like society beats it into people's head.
Right.
That you need to go to school. I mean... The trades. If I had a kid, I'll tell him get into the trades because you go make more. Like you make more than a doctor or a lawyer.
You can. And one of my mentors, he has said that a man with many licenses in America will never go broke. And
yeah, exactly.
I stuck with that, just trying to get different trades. So I got I got my security license. I finally got my EMT license. I went through the fire academy. I went through so much stuff, bro. Just trying to get that trade.
And the trades, those are jobs that AI
can't replace.
Can't take.
Yeah, so
because they ain't gonna have no robot coming to your house to fix your fucking plumbing.
They can't. I mean,
you have to have a human to dissect problems and shit like that.
And it's sympathy, like true real life sympathy. You're not gonna feel that from something that's not real. It ain't artificial. So
yeah.
But
so you say you got in a car accident? When was this?
When I was 20. Yeah, I was in a coma for a week and a half. I had to learn how to read, walk, and talk all over again.
Damn.
I broke my left ankle. Somebody pulled me out of the car. My car was caught on fire. Then, I woke up and had all these tubes connected to me. And I was like, damn, I didn't know what happened.
No one told you?
Nah, well... The doctor told my mom that when he wakes up out of his a coma, whatever he says, just go with it. Don't confuse him because it could, I don't know, I guess do damage to the brain, my thought process. Then I was like, I parked my car downstairs in the garage. This is what I'm telling him. This is what I was dreaming in my head. I was like, I parked my car downstairs in the garage. Then my mom, ex at the time, he was like, nigga, you got in a car accident. I was like, oh. Then they showed me the news article or the news clip that was on the news, me on a stretcher, and I was like, damn, bro, like.
Everything started to come back, or you still don't
I still
remember?
don't remember. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Like if you wasn't in my life like consistently, I didn't remember your name. So I could have just met you like 3 weeks ago, and I would have been like, "Bro, who are you?" And people took that to the heart. But I really can't remember who you are. But yeah, that car accident changed my life a lot, like for the good.
Did you? Because most people, when they have life or death experiences, they find God and they get religious and like real spiritual. Did that happen for you?
My auntie, she was in a church and she was all like, "You need to get saved because God got a plan for you. You still here." So I went to church. I just really got saved, but I never went back after that. It was just kind of like,
you're not a religious person?
I'm spiritual, but the church, the one I went to, it was just money. They all wanted the money.
Oh yeah. I mean,
so it just left a bad taste.
I think that's all churches nowadays.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. So,
so you get in a car accident,
yeah,
and then you start to regain, like, learning everything again.
Right.
What was next?
So once I learned how to walk again, I just wanted to play basketball again. So I told the doctor, I thought, would I be able to jump? And he was all like, "Yeah, but you got to go to therapy." So I went to therapy for like 3 months. Actually, take that back. I went to therapy for like 3 weeks mainly. Because I was in Sacramento at UC Davis going through their rehab little situation. And I was just bored. Nobody would come see me. So, and my dad, he took my check. My first check I got from like being on disability or whatever. He took it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out of here." So
took it and spent it?
Nah, because we got the same name. So basically he can cash my checks. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. So
damn.
Cash my check. I was like, "Bro, I'm out of here, bro." So I had this girl come pick me up and took me back to San Jose. So I stayed with my partners out there. And I have a plate in my ankle, but the incision where they put the stitches at, it never healed. So we went to in San Jose State, they had a place called the Hack Box or whatever. That's where all the hoopers used to play at. And I just remember like I just got the ball and then I just rose up and dunked on this dude named Bam. Bam was like he was a good player. I think he's from LA, like 6'7", 6'8". I dunked on him and the box shut it down. But then I looked at my foot and I just seen hella blood in my sock. And I was like, "Damn, bro, it's bad." But I just couldn't stop playing basketball at the time. Then after that, I realized I could still jump. So I'm like, I need to play basketball. So I went to Merritt, played there. The first year when I had summer league, had hella dunks, performed hella good. Coach was all like, "Hey man, you can't play." I was like, "Why?" He was all like, "Your grades, because you kept dropping out of school, you got to have above a 2.0. And I was like, "Damn, so I did all this shit for no reason."
But nigga, just get your grades up.
Nah, legit. So that's what I pretty much did when I went. So I stayed, got like a 3.7 my second year at Merritt. I was able to play the second year. But the second year I just was like, 'cause I was drinking, going through like low-key depression. So I wasn't able to jump how I used to. I was more like a mentor to a lot of the guys I was on the team.
Yeah. And
we finished the year. We lost to Santa Clara, I think, in the first round. They wound up winning the whole thing, which was crazy because they wasn't that good. But yeah, no, I was done after that.
Have you always lived? Did you ever move away from California?
Nah, like for years,
like just to live.
Nah, Mississippi was the farthest I went, but I didn't stay there. I was there for like 3 weeks to just help my grandma out. Yeah, that was about it.
So after you finished school, what were you doing?
Working. I got my EMT license at the time.
Okay.
So I went to Bay EMT, and I got my EMT license there.
Are you EMT now?
Not licensed no more.
Kind
of, yeah. I still got to renew it. I did all the things to renew it. I just ain't paid for it yet. I wanted to be a firefighter. That's why mainly a lot of people get their license.
Yeah, because you got to get that first, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I did that. I started working at Berkeley Lab, had my son, and just making money, really. Then I got fired. And
I'm getting the vibe that you get a lot of opportunities, but you self-destruct.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I self-destruct. I think I just get comfortable in a lot of situations,
Mhm.
and you try to really think you got it all, but that one little mistake can
Mhm.
just divert you to a whole different place, and now you struggling.
Yeah.
Like, you know. So
So you gave up the fireman dream?
yeah. So I got hired with San Francisco Fire in 2022, I believe.
Yeah.
And pretty much the first week prior before the academy started, I caught COVID. But it hit me in a way where I didn't think it was gonna mess me up that bad. So I get back to the academy like 2 days after it start. I'm rushed to the hospital the same day, trying to do burpees. I couldn't keep up with them. Then I just have a slow start there. But then I wind up going to my grandma passed away. Then I dislocated my shoulder on my birthday, and this was all in a span of 2 weeks.
Damn.
Then I was just like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. They had told me that I can resign, but then I have a chance to make the next academy.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. They gave me my offer to the next academy. Then they took it back. Then that was that. I was like, you know what? That's just what it is.
Why fireman?
Honestly, when I was at Merritt, this lady was like, "You look like a firefighter," and I was like, "What?" I don't even know what a firefighter even looked like. You know, all I seen was white dudes as firefighters.
It was an old white woman who said that?
Nah, she was black. But she seen the firefighters from Oakland. I never seen firefighters from Oakland. So if I did, they were white. And she said, you can be one. So she actually helped me write my letter to get into the EMT school. We got paid from that school. So she helped me write my letter for that. And
she ran some game on you.
Yeah, Loki did. Then after that, it was just like that got me, having my EMT license got me into a lot of good ass jobs though. Where people were making like $21 an hour at the time, and I was making like 32, and it was just all like, damn, well, that's that. And
when you know back in the day when all those videos were coming out of black men getting murdered by the police, and then there was that one video of I think the EMTs like refused to do something, like give the dude aid.
Yeah.
And then he died. You're an EMT. How do you feel when you see shit like that?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like me as an EMT, I stand on morals and principle. If I see anybody that's hurt in front of me, I'm gonna try to help them as much as I can. I don't feel like people should not help people because of a race or how the way they look or what side they from. If a person's bleeding out in front of you, you should help them.
Yeah.
I was at a club. This dude got shot at Liege back in the day, and like everybody ran inside, and I just stayed outside to help him. And
I remember that.
Yeah,
the Liege closed down after that, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
it was that hot dog person, right? A hot dog vendor or some shit.
I don't know who he was, but I seen the whole thing go down. And I just seen him when he got shot. I'm like, damn, bro. So when I hit the corner to come back to try to like help him out, he was just like, damn, bro, I'm about to die, bro. And that's what I get for helping. And I was like, I don't know what you was doing, bro, but damn.
Did he die?
No, he definitely died. He was an older dude from the city.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a fucked up situation because I don't want to see nobody die, especially just having a good time. And yeah.
After you had all these jobs, your mother was dating a man.
Yeah.
Dating, or were they married?
No, they were dating.
They were dating.
Yeah.
Okay. So he starts to was he like a cook? Like a real good cook?
No, yeah, he could cook. I wouldn't say he was a great cook.
This is the guy I'm talking about who taught you the recipe. Yeah.
He's just like me. Get on YouTube, see something that he want to make, and he'll make it. And that's just kind of how I learned how to really make food. Like
when you were growing up, were you into cooking and baking and all that shit? No.
I was basketball. I used to draw at one point. Then I got introduced to basketball and girls, and that's kind of was my downfall at a certain time.
Yeah, girls can be they'll do that to you. So you so he teaches you this recipe, right? And you learn it.
Yeah.
You put your own little twist to it.
Right.
You start to sell it.
Yep.
When did it become, because everybody has like a hobby, right? Until you start getting your hobby is a hobby until you start getting paid, right? So
True.
when did you start to realize, oh yeah, damn, I can start making money off of this?
I want to say like in 2019. Like I said, whenever that barbecue and while black stuff was going on at the lake, like I think I made $1,600 in 2 days. Like, and I was coming from Antioch, so I would be making like, I wake up at like 4 a.m., bust down like 80 of them. Then I go to the lake and just get them all off, selling out 2 days straight. And people were like, I ain't paying $12 for no pudding. And they try it. They're like, let me get one more. And they'll go tell their friend, let me get one more. Let me get two. And that's really how it all started. You know, people think it's expensive, but I'm all like, y'all go to the Cheesecake Factory and y'all spend $9 on a dessert. Like, y'all don't even know who make it. Like, you know, at least you know this dude, he busting his ass, and I put my love into it when I give to people. So it's all like, you know, take a chance.
Now, obviously, from where you are now is not where you started. So you started to grow eventually.
Yeah.
What started to change, and what did you learn about business during your rise?
Mainly, it was like with my product or just business, just in general?
Just like business, because I mean, obviously, you have a product, and now I see. I mean, you're wearing merch. I scrolled your Instagram. You get interviewed, and you're doing all this other shit. So it becomes a business,
right? Honestly, I think when I was out smoking woods, I think seeing the way he ran his business and seeing the shirts. But he had a team behind him. I never really had a team. I had like my friend, but like come with a she'll come from Sac and would help me here and there, but that's not an everyday thing. Like, so I would see people like, let's say Nipsey Hussle, Larry June, how they had the merch. They were like, your product gonna do the numbers basically, but your merch is what's gonna keep you in the game.
Yeah.
So I was just all like, well, let me just get the merch. And it just started off from there. And it's really because I'm by myself. That's like the hardest thing, is just trying to get to so many places at once. And
you're by yourself still?
As far as making it, yeah.
Is that a choice? Because a lot of people, I use me for example. I mean, a lot of people they start by themselves, and then you're hesitant to bring people on because you start to you realize that this person is not going to be as passionate about your shit than you are. So you're scared to give people power on your shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
No.
Or are you just by yourself because you just haven't found someone?
No, I mean, people would help me, but again, I do this full time now. But like to find somebody who feel the way I feel and who can set it up the way I do, who can push it the way I can, it's hard because they don't know what I know. I could teach them, but it ain't gonna probably come off as authentic talking to somebody else. So I don't know. I think it's a dude to make cheesecake out here. He make buku money, and he do it by himself and one other person. I'm all like, well, if I can do that, he can do that. I can do the same thing. So I feel like me just having a team of like 3 max would probably be good for me. But right now, yeah, I got to get all that.
I mean, I'm sure you heard that quote. If you want to go fast,
have a team.
Go alone. But if you want to go far, go with people or something like that.
Yeah,
that might not how it be, but
yeah, I don't know.
You like them bush baked beans niggas who don't want to share the recipe.
I mean, that's I will share the recipe. It's just like I have to have a contract set down. A lot of it is all like, well, I'm gonna tell somebody don't share the recipe, but it ain't nothing on paper. They ain't no consequences if they do. So,
do you ever get like huge orders?
Yeah,
from like stores or anything?
Nah, really like on Thanksgiving. That's when I get the most. The people want the trays. The trays are up there. Shit, I'll be trying to push them trays out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's about it. I'm trying to get into like more buildings, office spaces who got hella people there, so they can just order. That I can cater to them, baby showers, them type of events. But that don't take too long. But
so you don't try to like reach out to like Sprouts, Whole Foods, and be like, oh, put this on the shelf.
Nah.
Why not?
There's just too much behind it. Yeah, it ain't.
You don't think you can?
No, I definitely can, but I don't know. I'm like a house like product. I just want to be with my people, and it looks good Don't get me wrong, but so if I do sprouts and stuff like that, it's going to reach a whole different genre of people. Then that comes with so much more, and I'm all like, I'm not ready to take that on because coming from my era, so like, I'm still looking for a career at times, but then I'm all like, I always just want to do this and see how far I can take it.
A lot of people, they have a skill, right?
Yeah.
And then, like a singer, let's say a singer. Oh, I can sing. I make music in my room.
Right.
I put music out. And then they always talk about, oh, I wish I can open up for somebody. I wish I can do this and that. And then they bump into somebody and be like, oh, they hear your music. Oh, I want you to sing the national anthem at the Warriors game.
Right.
And now they're scared as fuck. Now they have the opportunity to prove themselves, but now they're scared that they're scared that they have the opportunity to prove themselves. So there is, you know how people say they're scared of failure. Some people are scared of success.
Right.
Do you feel that because, like you just said, you want to stay?
Yeah.
But obviously, you're a business, and the point of business is to make money. So are you scared of getting those big orders and like Whole Foods are like, oh, we want you on the show, so that means you have to put boots to the ground and come up with 10,000 things of pudding.
10,000 is crazy. But no, that's not it because I make my own numbers with like pushing out product. I'm not going to kill myself just because this person wanted a certain like order. I'm like, no, I'm going to make you 100 and you sell that 100 because the thing is with my product being in the store, I don't know how long it sit for. So if it's sitting in the store or in the refrigerator for a week and a half, somebody try it. They're like, oh, the bananas is brown, it's all water. It looks bad upon me. They ain't gonna talk to the store about it.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's why I just tell people, if you want banana pudding, buy it freshly off me. Because it's gonna be fresh, made in the morning, served to you, ready to go. So, but I'm really not, being scared, that's no. I'm not really worried about them. It's more so, I want to be more business minded, and I'm not there yet. So,
have you thought about going back to school or taking classes for business?
Yeah, I be on YouTube almost every day. YouTube University. It teaches me a lot, bro. Like for real.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody. Yeah, YouTube could teach you anything you want.
You just got to know what direction you want to search and where you want to go with it. But like I say, listening to Larry June and seeing how Young Dolph used to run his whole ordeal, like it's doable for me. But it's all like at this point, you really got to have that hustler's mindset. You gotta let go of the going out every day. You can't play the game like that. It's got to be wake up in the morning. I'm pushing pudding, making it, serving it, and on to the next.
Has there ever been a day? I mean, you're an entrepreneur, and that life can be full of ups and downs, roller coaster. Has there ever been a time where you were like, you know what, I just can't do this shit anymore. I'm tired. It's not going where I needed to go.
Yeah, because if I ain't got the energy in me, or I'm just like life in general is messing with me, I'm not gonna make the pudding. Because I feel like when you're making things with your hands and you giving it to people, food, whatever it is, whatever you're doing, that energy gonna transfer over into what you're putting in. So like if I'm depressed and I ain't happy, I'm making pudding, giving it to people, I feel like this shit ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
So I think that's normal. I mean, I think every entrepreneur goes through it. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about running your business?
Staying afloat and just like today I was at Jack London, like, and me not knowing how to get into other events is the hardest part. Because I didn't know Oktoberfest was going on today. So I'm like, damn, I might have to hire somebody like to get me into these events so I can know about it prior. Because I'm all like, fuck, well, didn't make that much money today, but it's all like, you start to realize maybe you do need a helping hand to lend you support. So,
how do you get into events? You just like scroll social media or something?
A lot of people I'm cool with. They they want to see me do good, so they put me on with people, and them people are actually good people. Then they link me up with the direct source so I can get into it. Like Kyle Wiggins, he runs a lot of the farmers markets over here. He got me into Hercules and Jack London, and that was like the start of it. My next thing, I'm trying to get into like DoorDash and Uber Eats, trying to get on there. And
how will that work?
So it's this place called Cloud Retail. Let's say I'll make like 50 puddings basically. I'll drop it off in West Oakland, and they'll disperse it whoever order it. Whatever app they use, they make my website on their page, and they see in my pudding what's in it, how much the price is, and they'll just sell it. I have to upcharge because they're gonna take their cut out of how much they're selling it or whatever. So
yeah.
But I mean, I think it'd be worth a shot, really, to be honest with you.
So you don't have like a actual storefront?
I don't think I would want a storefront. Not out here.
On the fear of like getting broke into and shit?
That, and I think the overhead, things changed since COVID. Like people not running the stores no more.
Yeah.
Like things that used to be packed ain't nowhere near packed as it used to be. So I feel like me having like a mobile truck, that'd probably be the best thing for me, to have like a mobile truck go city to city with it.
Yeah.
So
what else besides the pudding do you make or sell?
Right now, that's all I'm selling.
Just the pudding.
Just the pudding. It's like I perfected it, and like, again, like people always want it. They're like, bro, just make banana pudding. You ain't got to make nothing else. Like,
you don't want to make anything else?
No, I mean, I make like a cheesecake banana pudding, but people like the regular original banana pudding, so that's what I give them. So they like the strawberry one. Yes, I just make that. I mean,
okay. So tell the people where they can find your product.
As of right now, you can find it at Winky Dicky Hot Dogs in downtown Oakland off of 19th Street. Or you can pick it up from me. Follow me on Instagram at gnana_pudding. Just stay tuned to the post. Wherever I'm selling at, come through, pick it up. Sometimes it sell like hotcakes. Other days it sell like popsicles. I don't know.
Did you bring samples?
I did.
Let me see those.
Yeah. You got spoons. The spoons was sitting in ice, so the spoons are gonna be wet. So I hope it ain't.
Okay. Yeah. It's a live test.
So
no, this is just a regular.
That's just a regular, but usually the crumbles on top. But I had made a tray. Nobody picked it up today, so I just.
Has anyone ever like tasted this and was like, I don't like it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you get offended when that happens?
Nah, I go based off the masses. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Good deal.
I'm joking.
Good deal.
I'm joking. It tastes like it kind of tastes like cheesecake a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, it's a lot of people, they say it's too sweet, quote unquote, but then I'm all like, if you look up a dessert's supposed to be sweet. Now, I mean, personally, I don't think it's too sweet, but like out of the 5 years I've been making it, probably like 6 people told me it's too sweet. Or maybe I need to add more bananas, but so when people tell me that, I'm all like, do I do it or do I not do it? So
oh, yeah, it's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry.
So, I want to thank you for coming on the podcast.
No, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
telling your life story.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get into like knee deep in it, but
right.
Everybody, did you get all your socials already?
Yeah, just gnana_pudding on IG, then Facebook, gnana pudding, but that's all linked to Instagram. So
yeah, everybody go follow him. How much are these puddings?
The 8 ounces are $10, and I really don't make the 12 ounces no more.
What about the shirts?
The shirts, when I make these again, they're going to probably be $30.
You got a website, right? I'm good. No?
All this off Instagram. All this off.
Oh, man. You just missing out on a whole bunch of shit, aren't you?
I am. But also, I finally mailed my first shirt out to LA. I think like last week. I was like, oh, it ain't that hard. So, just trying to.
Imagine if, I mean, you were able to blow up just by doing this, but imagine if, because it seems like you just want to be low key with the shit. But imagine if you like put in an effort to like like get a website and like talk to these niggas in Safeway or like just stores or like not even, you don't have to even be big stores. They could be like, you know, like family owned grocery stores and shit like that.
Yeah.
But imagine if you like get like at least like hire one person to like
help me.
Yeah, to help you do, I don't know, whatever, like bring you deals and shit. Yeah. Imagine how probably big you'll be. Because I mean, Patti LaBelle. Exactly. Them pies. Exactly. Patty's pies, nigga. She was in Walmart, and those were the best selling item in Walmart.
That is very true.
And they get sold out all the time.
Yeah.
And they nasty. I heard they nasty as fuck. They
don't taste that good.
I never tasted them, but I heard they nasty.
Up to a point where other people's stuff.
But it was just the marketing behind Patti LaBelle's pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I mean, just you don't got to. I mean, I'm not no business expert, but I mean,
nah, it's the truth. Honestly, I know it. Me and my friend LC, he makes food. We actually were just talking about it. A lot of it is just be motivation.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes you have it when you on that high, but then when you don't have that high, it's all like, bro, what do I do to get back out there again?
Yeah.
And some days I'm all like, I'm dealing with life right now, so it's all like after this hurdle that I'm going through right now, it subside or whatever, I can figure out how to actually move the way I should move. So it's just really a process right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate
and when you get them shirts made, I'll get one.
Got you. What size are you? Large, XL?
I'm probably I like my XL.
Got
you. I don't want the gut to show, so
got you,
little XL. All right. Well, thank you for coming on, Gray. You got any last words?
Make sure y'all get the banana pudding. G-nana pudding. Don't call it banana pudding. I'm gonna be upset when y'all see me. So.
This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast, and we are out. You.